Hey everyone, let's talk AI.
Specifically, how to actually pick the right tool for the job.
It's a bit of a wild west out there right now,
Tons of options.
each with their own strengths.
You've been smart enough to realize that just jumping in blind isn't the way to go.
You want to understand this stuff.
And luckily for you, that's what we're here for.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into NotDiamond AI.
What's intriguing about NotDiamond is that it tackles a problem many people haven't even realized they have yet.
AI choice paralysis. You've got GPT-4, Claude,
And countless others.
each with different pricing models.
And it's just these.
NotDiamond steps in as that missing piece, the intelligence system that does the choosing for you.
So instead of us needing to become AI whisperers ourselves,
Constantly evaluating models.
we've got NotDiamond acting as our AI traffic cop.
I'm liking this already.
It's about efficiency.
Imagine you're writing a simple email.
You wouldn't fire up the most resource-intensive word processor for that, right?
You'd grab a tool that's fast and gets the job done.
NotDiamond brings that same logic to the world of AI.
Okay, that clicks.
But walk me through this routing thing a bit more.
How does NotDiamond actually know which large language model is best for the task?
It's all about smart algorithms.
NotDiamond continuously analyzes factors like the complexity of your request
To speed requirements.
and even the cost sensitivity you've set.
If you need a quick social media caption, it might opt for a fast, lightweight model.
But a detailed market analysis. Time to bring in the big guns, even if they're a bit pricier.
Though NotDiamond will always try to optimize for cost within your parameters.
So it's like having a little AI strategist in my corner.
Always calculating the best move.
I can see why people are excited about this.
But what really makes NotDiamond stand out?
Are we just talking about smart model selection here, or is there more to it?
Oh, there's much more to it.
What we've discussed is just the tip of the iceberg.
NotDiamond's real magic lies in how it personalizes the entire AI experience.
That's where things get really game-changing.
All right, you've piqued my curiosity.
Let's dive into these features that make NotDiamond so special, shall we?
You're right to call it special.
Because NotDiamond isn't just another AI tool.
It's trying to redefine how we interact with AI as a whole.
But first,
Let's cover the features themselves.
we've touched on automatic model routing.
That's the foundation.
Yeah, that AI traffic cop we were talking about.
Always picking the best route.
Exactly.
And like any good route.
It factors in efficiency.
That's where cost and latency trade-offs come in.
This isn't just about picking the best model in a vacuum.
It's about understanding that sometimes good enough is actually optimal.
The industry has been wrestling with this.
Powerful AI is expensive and slow.
NotDiamond brings that balance right to your fingertips.
So no more agonizing over whether to use the cheap tool that might be a bit slow.
Or the super fast one that could blow the budget.
Absolutely.
That alone could be huge for a lot of people.
But here's when NotDiamond really separates itself.
Custom model routers.
It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Let's say you're in a highly specialized field,
Maybe you're a lawyer dealing with dense contracts.
or a scientist working with very specific terminology.
NotDiamond lets you train the system on your own data.
Hold on, back up a bit.
Train in the sense that
My NotDiamond starts to understand the nuances of my specific work.
you got it.
Think of it this way.
Standard AI models are trained on massive data sets of general information.
That's incredibly powerful, but it's also inherently generic.
With custom model routers, you're essentially teaching NotDiamond to be fluent in your world.
In your data.
It's like going from a general dictionary to one tailored to a very specific field.
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
But does it stop there?
You mentioned personalized AI experience.
And this custom training definitely feels like a part of that.
What else is up NotDiamond's sleeve?
Well, all of this feeds into NotDiamond's hyper-personalization capabilities.
Imagine this, you're a writer.
And you've been using NotDiamond to help you brainstorm article ideas.
Over time, it learns your writing style, the topics you gravitate towards.
Even the kind of humor you use.
Your NotDiamond becomes distinct from anyone else's.
It's like that idea that if you use a physical tool long enough,
It starts to mold to your hand.
except here, it's our AI molding to our minds.
That's a great analogy.
And to ensure those interactions are always on point.
There's joint prompt optimization.
Now, prompts are basically the instructions you give to an AI model.
They're critical for getting good results.
So even with the right AI model,
A poorly worded prompt gets you garbage, right?
directly,
NotDiamond takes care of that by not only choosing the right model,
but by also optimizing the way your requests are phrased for that specific model.
it's like having a skilled interpreter, smoothing out the communication between you and the AI.
Okay, starting to see why this is more than just another AI tool.
This is getting deep.
But what about the data itself?
With all this customization and personalization?
Are we talking about privacy concerns here?
That's a crucial question.
And NotDiamond addresses it head on.
Everything is processed client-side.
Okay, jargon alert.
What does client-side processing actually mean for someone like me?
Am I safe?
It means your data stays on your device.
It never gets shipped off to some massive server farm for analysis.
No third parties involved.
Think of it as the difference between having a conversation in your own home versus shouting it in a crowded market square.
Well, I prefer my data to stay in my metaphorical house.
So we've got smart model selection, cost control, customization down to the individual user level.
Prompt optimization.
And on top of all that, serious data security.
I'm honestly a little blown away here.
And we're just getting started.
The real question is, what does all of this mean for you?
For the average person who isn't an AI engineer.
Why should they care about NotDiamond?
That's what I want to know.
We've heard about the features.
But what about the impact?
For me, it's about finally making AI truly accessible.
We've all heard about the promise of AI.
How it's going to revolutionize everything.
But the reality has been a lot of hype.
And a steep learning curve.
NotDiamond feels different.
It's like breaking down those barriers. Think about all the time and resources businesses waste trying to implement AI solutions.
They hire data scientists.
Spend months on model selection and training.
And often end up with something that doesn't quite meet their needs.
NotDiamond streamlines that entire process.
Making AI less of a massive undertaking.
And more of a readily available tool.
And not just for big companies, right?
This feels like something individuals can actually benefit from, too.
Absolutely.
Remember what we said about hyper-personalization?
That's where things get really interesting.
Imagine AI that helps you write better.
Learn faster.
Even manage your time more effectively.
All tailored to your unique quirks and preferences.
That's the potential NotDiamond unlocks.
Okay, paint me a picture.
Give me some real-world scenarios.
How could someone like me...
Someone who's interested in AI, but not a tech wizard.
actually use this.
Let's say you're a writer struggling with writer's block.
Instead of staring at a blank page,
you could feed NotDiamond your notes.
And let it generate different article outlines.
Or even draft entire paragraphs in your style.
It becomes a collaborative partner in the creative process.
So it's like having an AI muse.
I like that.
What about something more practical?
Less creative.
Think about customer service.
We've all interacted with those clunky chatbots that feel robotic and impersonal.
With NotDiamond, businesses can create AI customer support that's not only efficient,
but also understands the nuances of human language and sentiment.
that empathy factor, right?
AI that doesn't just answer your question,
but actually feels like it gets you.
Exactly.
Or let's say you're a student trying to learn a new language.
NotDiamond could create personalized lessons based on your learning style,
identifying your weak points,
and tailoring exercises to help you improve faster.
So instead of a one-size-fits-all approach,
it's like having an AI tutor who crafts a learning path specifically for you.
I'm seeing the appeal here.
But this all sounds incredibly futuristic.
Is NotDiamond really the key to unlocking this kind of personalized AI future?
I believe so.
What excites me most is that NotDiamond represents a fundamental shift in how we approach AI.
Instead of focusing solely on building bigger and more complex models,
it emphasizes the importance of tailoring those models to individual needs and contexts.
It's not just about the AI itself, about the interaction.
The relationship between human and machine.
We're no longer just users.
We're active participants in shaping how AI evolves.
Precisely.
And that brings us to a fascinating question for our listeners to ponder.
As AI becomes increasingly personalized,
what will you create with it? What unique potential will you unlock?
The possibilities are truly limitless.
What a thought. It looks like our deep dive into NotDiamond AI has surfaced more than just information.
It sparked a whole new wave of possibilities.
If you're ready to explore how NotDiamond can help you navigate the exciting world of AI,
check out the link in our show notes.
And as always, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.